always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, no shame, there's no time.
Well. We're having some technical
No,
issues now.
what?
We are having some technical issues. Woo, Lord, child.
Hi everyone, welcome.
Well, we wanted to do a live podcast, and we are doing a live podcast, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, and will continue to go wrong
Exactly.
until we get it all right. Okay, so whatever, we're gonna continue with our doing what we can do until we can do better. How about that? Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome again to another broadcast episode of Hot Tea with Pleasures. I am Hillary
Indeed.
in Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Teresa. All the way beautiful island Barbados. Good night everyone and welcome.
To my Teresa's phone. We were fine. We were all set up. Everything was good and ready to go and everything. And then right as soon as we're about to hit live, boom, there it went.
Glitch.
Clutch. Can you grab the link for are you able to do it? If you can't do it, I'll do it. Grab the link for
What do you want me to grab?
for the broadcast right now. I don't want to do anything where you're gonna get off now.
I think you might go grab it.
I'll grab it. So why don't you tell the viewers what we're gonna be talking about tonight? Girl.
Okay, viewers, tonight we're going to be talking about not foreplay. And
Monogamy
it
lady. She
it's
has
not
nothing.
foreplay.
She's gonna be
I'm
going
into
completely
it.
wrong
It's not
tonight.
foreplay. We're going to be talking about monogamy. Is it alive or is it dead? We want to hear your views. Come on in, join the chat. Let us know what you think and share your ideas.
Yes. And this came from one of our viewers. She wanted to know, her partner believes that, there's no such thing as monogamy. That hi Rudy. He goes,
Oh,
hi
Rudy's
ladies.
early.
Yes, so let me I know he'll be the first in line talking about monogamy. Here
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness.
Okay, so she wanted to know whether or not you could be faithful to one person, desire that one person for multiple years, and never cheat. And her partner believes it's impossible. And we want to discuss that tonight and see what you guys think.
So come on in and join us.
Yes, definitely come on in and join us. So, Teresa, you want to grab what monogamy is?
Okay, monogamy. It's a form of a relationship, they're saying here, in which an individual has only one partner during their lifetime. Alternately, only one partner at any one time. So, one partner, one partner. Okay, Hillary?
I heard. Wait,
As
we mean okay,
compared
Hillary.
to
What are you
a
trying to say?
non-monogamous person.
What? What
The
does that
term is
mean?
applied. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
What do you mean, okay, Hillary? What does that mean?
Okay, Hillary, making sure you're listening.
I
This
was
is
just sending out
also
the link to
applied.
everyone. Rudy said, I'm going to try to have to behave myself tonight. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Okay.
Amanda is like,
Okay, let me go on. The term is also applied to social behaviors of some animals, referring to the state of having only one mate at any one time.
Oh.
And I think from watching some videos in National Geographic and they had this one called Lone Green Wilderness when we were growing up. And they were saying in the bird family, particularly to the parrots, like parrots, macaws, those type of birds.
Yeah.
I don't know what the correct species name for it is. Nevertheless, they have one partner for their whole lifetime. And if one partner dies, if one bird dies before the other one commits suicide.
Yeah. Oh.
And some people have them as
Did you hear that, Rudy?
They encourage you not to have one, always have a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Maybe we can learn something from the birds.
Yeah, something from the
Not the
birds.
bees. Not the bees, though. The
Rudy said,
birds.
no, no, that's not fair to some people. What do you
Why?
mean, Rudy? Explain yourself. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that monogamy is still alive?
For some people, for some people,
He said that's
in
not
this
going to happen to him.
new age of living, some people have they'll
I
be
can't.
married to one person,
Yeah.
and then they will have another person to satisfy their needs.
You mean like a
And
threesome
well, not like a threesome,
or a
because
side
the
chick?
person that
Which
they're
what are we
married
talking
to,
about here?
huh, I don't know how it goes, how it works, what arrangement agreement they have, but it's
Yeah.
like Tom and Jane are married.
Mm-hmm.
One of them cannot perform the sexual duties.
Yeah.
So if it's him or if it's her, they have come to some sort of agreement, arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me if it's legal. I don't know, but all who they have a agreement. They come to agreement
Mm-hmm.
that because this person can't do this for whatever medical reason or whatever it is,
Okay.
they bring in a partner,
Yeah.
and that partner lives in the house with them
Yeah.
as, the house guest. So whenever him or her, depending on which
I got one
partner
person.
that is incapable.
I got one person here just messaged me on WhatsApp because we do have availability to talk to you on WhatsApps as well, and just say it's a
Mhm.
fantasy too.
Oh yeah.
It's not a
Mm-hmm.
natural state. Straying helps with staying. Straying helps with staying. So, in other words, you
Staying
should
help with
cheat.
staying. So if you cheat, stay. Tell that person to explain that one.
I'm going to leave that one alone for a minute. I'm not even going to call your name.
Uh, it wasn't me, Hillary.
It
I
was
haven't
not
messaged
you. No,
Hillary.
no, no. I'm sorry. I can't do the whole stray thing. I'm sorry. I am very, very pro monogamy. Should be different stroke for yeah, there is different. I agree, different stroke for different folks. But the question tonight, and we're not saying about any other way that you've chosen to love or to express yourself is wrong. I'm just telling you this is the subject for tonight. We're talking about particularly just monogamy and the question of whether it's alive or dead. So that's what we're
No,
focusing
I'm
on
looking
tonight.
at another thing here. Is monogamy toxic? Just as I was just saying,
Yeah.
you might be in a relationship where one partner cannot satisfy your needs for whatever medical reason.
Yeah.
Well, let us say it's a medical condition the person has and they can't satisfy the sexual desire of the partner.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of breaking up, they have another person come in. So this definition here is monogamy, the practice of having only one sexual or
Mm-hmm.
romantic partner at a time.
Yeah.
In itself is not a bad, lesser, or toxic situation structure for a romantic relationship. So if I'm incompetent, is it? This is saying it's okay for my
I can't.
man
Yeah.
to have a person
Oh, wait.
that he has sex with.
I want to read a couple of comments here because this is a juicy one. First,
Go on.
nagging two says monogamy can be good if the partners are fulfilling each other's needs, but when
There
they
you
are
go.
fulfilling or even trying to, then it can push you to find someone else to help with your needs. And then Rudy, of course, agree with it. Rudy agree with anything you. He's like, yeah, I agree with you on that one. And then nagging two says, even with a medical condition, there are other things you can do for your partner, and that's true. That's true.
Purchase all lubricant. Purchase all sex toys that are coming.
Lubricant. That's
There you
right.
go.
Ah. That's where you get our lubricant. You go to town.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
There it goes. Get you some touch and thrust. Okay, I want to read here what the other person is saying. He said, I don't think monogamy monogamy for men is impossible. It's possible, but very improbable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my phone down now. I knew this one was going to be a juicy one, and I'm trying not to be biased. So I'm trying to be open-minded. What happened here?
I can't switch to my WhatsApp messages. So anyone that is messaging me, please log on to our
Log
YouTube
on
channel
and drop it in chats. We're having a really
drop it in
good
the
chat
chat.
back and forth here between Negan 2 and Rudy. I expect my free sample soon. Yes,
Who's this, Rudy?
girl. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you right now, Teresa, I think the monogamy is going to be between people's hands and themselves when we get her a lubricant.
We plan to package this thing in 2 sizes.
Yes.
You think you're going to have to do a wholesale bottle?
Oh, here comes Carlos. Hi, Carlos. What size are we? It's what for men. It's like a primal need to spread the word seed.
Say that again?
For men, it's like a primal need to spread the word seed. I guess I use it as an excuse as to why they are doing what they do and they want to spread their seeds. Let me ask you a question, because this goes on with the whole cheating thing. Do you think a man can handle it if a woman cheats on him? Because for some reason it's okay for they all there's a whole bunch of lists of information as to why men do what they do, and it's natural for them to want to have more than one partner and this and that, whatever. Okay, fine. So what about females? When a woman quote unquote cheats or want to spread our seeds or eggs.
For the eggs.
Is it a different situation? Like how? Oh, somebody say Megan's like yes. Can they handle it? Because we're expected to handle it. So how can they handle when a woman cheats?
I find society, if I can say that, when a woman cheats, they see as we're being more disrespectful, right, to the person and to ourselves. But when a man does it, it's like, that's expected, his right? DNA. That's expected, and they go back to the whole thing way back in Africa. Oh, we had many wives. We have many wives.
Help me with that one, because I never heard that one before.
That's all they tell you. The African kings, they had many wives, and then they take you to the Bible. How many wives did someone have? That's their excuse. When a woman do it, it's different. I think when a woman does it, it really burns.
It really burns and really hurts. 1 second. I'm just getting He said what? He said yes. So the same person that said about how the men should be it's different folks and men straying and staying, says that it is different when a woman cheats.
Especially if she has children.
For women it's emotional. Rudy, here comes Rudy. Rudy had a paragraph now.
Rudy seems to be hot.
Rudy hit me with a paragraph. He says, it all depends on how strong the man is mentally. I've had a woman cheat on me before, but it didn't affect me. I just moved on. But some men
How deep was the love? How deep was the love?
How deep was the love, Rudy? Was it? What are you retracting your messages for, nagging? How deep was the love, Rudy? Because for a lot of guys, some guys too, like if a woman cheats on them, like it breaks them. I've seen men break because a woman cheats on them. So
I think that's the question. How deep are you into the person? What it is that you and that person have? Because there's some people that you will find, I don't want to say cheat, step out a line for whatever reason.
Girl, the world's cheat.
And then they have
The word is cheat. Let's get
try
it real.
to polish it.
Raw and real. No, we ain't polishing nothing.
And then the person that they're in a relationship
Yeah.
with end up taking him back.
He said,
It
yeah,
might be a man,
he
it
said
might
the
be a
love
woman.
was
In
deep. The
most
love was
cases, it
deep,
might
but
be
after a
females.
while, it started to fade.
Mm.
That's probably why it didn't bother me.
Who's this, Rudy or
Rudy,
the other
yeah.
person?
Meg
Rudy.
is laughing at the fact that I told her to stop retracting her statement, her messages. But no, I listen. I've had uh, I've experienced someone cheating on me. I have it's not a good feeling. It is not a good feeling, girl, because it's
Mm.
like, why cheat? Leave me. Just be gone. There's no reason to create extra issues or problems. If you no longer desire that person, then move on, please. you know, that's my take on it. I think that monogamy is possible. Um, and every time you say something like that, people are like, well, back in the day it was, but in today's world, well, please, I don't believe about the whole yesterday and today's world and all that. People are people, and you have to decide what it is you want in your life. That's my opinion. And for me, just for me, not for everybody else, just for myself, I can only love one person at a time. If you choose or if you have the ability to love others in an intimate relationship, beyond that, that's up to other people. But for myself, when it comes to an intimate relationship, I can only love one person at a time. Where are you going? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I mute because my background was starting to get noisy.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah.
The phone was starting to ring,
Oh,
so
okay,
that's why I
okay.
moved to grab
So,
it.
so I have a questions. Oh, okay. What? I think the term. Okay, so Terry says, I think the term cheating is wrong. I said that's
What does
my
he call it?
terminology. I didn't say it was the terminology. I said that's for what I see it as. I'm speaking for. Remember, we are not. We are not. Can we do the
Oh
disclaimer?
yeah, yeah.
Do the disclaimer.
Disclaimer: we're not professionals. Everything we bring to you, we have researched the topics, and we are
Mm-hmm.
bringing you that information. We have manuscripts to back us up, and we have websites that we can send you to. So
Yeah.
if you want to challenge anything that we
I'm a
say,
life coach, but
we
when
can
it comes
we can
to
we
this
can
particular
guide you
part, I'm
to
professional.
those manuscripts or websites.
There you
Thank you
go.
very much.
Thank you
Over
very
to you
much.
again.
The end.
Does that
So,
satisfy Terry?
so Terry's saying, I don't think the term is cheating. I think the term cheating is wrong. I think you can enjoy a relationship and
Oh, something stumped you.
he said he's not talking about love. That's different. Sex and love are two different things, especially for
Mm-hmm.
men.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talking about a
Is
monogamy
it?
relationship, Terry. So it shouldn't be just about sex. It should be about love. And my question is okay, we're talking about monogamy only. That's what we're talking about. Is it alive or
Terry is
dead?
calling another topic for another discussion. It seems like.
Terry wants a different kind of yeah, you're right, discussion here. But what we're talking about is monogamy and in a relationship. Is it possible, and can it last for a very long time? Where you never stray, basically. That's the question that was brought to us by one of our viewers, and my take on it is, as long as you are in a monogamy relationship with the other person, and that's what you believe in, then that's, to me, I don't think introducing others and to a relationship or loving others in an intimate relationship for myself is possible. Just for me. Others, not so sure. Maybe they are.
Others might be into what's the other term for what the opposite of monogamy? Polygamy?
Yeah.
Polygamy?
No, but it's polygamy, and there's another one as well.
Polygamy and monogamy, yeah.
Yeah. Now, now let me explain something to you. So I was telling you for myself, like my grandpa, my grandpa, and my grandmother. Oh my God, they had a beautiful love, and I always like, wow, that's amazing. Like he just basically he loves her. He loves who she is. He was very very loyal to her. As far as I know, I've never seen any person else around or anything like that. Even through her death, he was loyal to her, and I remember him saying that he couldn't love anyone else but her, and so I've seen it. I've seen the ability to do that. I have done that. I've never had a situation where I cheated on anyone. I don't see a need for it. I've had a history in my past where that's been done to me and I've seen it done around me. I don't think people realize that it's not only a sexual thing, that it can break a circle. It can break other people around it. And when you think you're only dealing with that one person, think about the entire history of that relationship and what damage it's going to do. And then the word trust comes into the relationship and the trust becomes a question. And then all of a sudden people got attitude about why you don't trust them. I don't trust you because you have taught me not to trust you. And that's the reason why I do not believe in that there's possibility to not, to have an open relationship. Oh, here comes our 10 minutes, girl. We will not upgrade anytime soon until we have those 100 subscribers. Now, we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back. We have another question another statement coming in. I'm loving Terry, we love the way you think and we love your feedback. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Rudy, please stay with us. I know you always have to run off sometimes. Carlos, stay with us. And Megan, definitely stay with us. We'll be right back with some more hot tea with pleasures. Now, Teresa, we hope you come back.
I'm trying to go on a bigger screen. But
yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll be right back,
I'll
everyone.
be there. Okay.
You be good.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, and go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I just do this.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Oh, our viewers are awesome. They're so funny. Oh my goodness. Keep me laughing all night. I gotta sometimes remember that we're live and not to say certain things, and I gotta read a certain way sometimes.
Please fine tune those texts, please.
I do.
Please
I
fine
do.
tune
Terry's
them.
awesome. Terry, thank you. So Terry's all the way in the U.S. Thank you so much, Terry, for listening in. We have viewers from everywhere, but it's good to to bring them all together under the little umbrella of hot tea with pleasures. So we're back here live. I'm Hillary, Ontario, Canada. Teresa.
Hi, sorry, I'm Teresa, all the way in the beautiful island of Barbados. I just switched from the phone to the tablet.
Are you still
have a better view?
Oh, okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, next week you'll be back. I'm pretty sure everything will be back up and running for you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll get our tech people on there, and so we can help you out. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue our conversation around monogamy. Now,
Mhm.
have you ever had a situation where your intimacy or your loyalty have been questioned? Because I think monogamy has a lot to do with loyalty as well too.
For me, once if I'm in a relationship and I see things are not going how I want it,
Yeah.
whether it's sexual or otherwise, I tend to make myself scarce.
Okay.
I get scarce with my time. I get scarce with um, my presence, with doing stuff with each other, and you eventually drift apart. Some cases you're bold enough, or the way how this situation that you're in, you just say, you know what, I'm done with that.
I'm reading Rudy's
Oh,
comment. I know. She's like, oh Lord. And he's talking about you. He goes, Teresa's thinking about when she gets home. LOL.
when I get home.
That boy is too much trouble. He's too much trouble.
Is Rudy is one of the regulars?
Yes, Rudy's here every week. Rudy and Carlos are here
Yeah.
every week, and now we got nagging too. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be hanging in with us. She was here before, but she's hanging with us.
Okay, let me just flip.
Oh,
Go on.
remember your situation now. Let's not give the viewers other other views.
I'm trying to say the matter in this one.
Uh-oh.
Got it? Oh, there you go.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay, go on, continue.
Oh my gosh. Why tonight, huh?
Huh?
Why tonight? Go on.
Well,
I'm
as
here.
you know, like we're live and we don't edit our stuff. We keep it raw and real and lubricated.
I gotta be careful then.
You gotta be very, very careful because you might keep it a little bit too raw over there, girl. Here, I'm just. Can you continue to talk? Because I'm going to put up the live feed again on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah. So with monogamy, there's so many different explanations that people have here, and so many different meanings.
Mm-hmm.
One here is saying a man does not cheat on his wife is an example of someone who is monogamous. The marital relationship is an example of a monogamous relationship. And then they go on to talk about zoology. How does zoology get in here? Oh my goodness.
What?
They're asking, is it possible for a man to be monogamous?
Well, what did they say? What did they have to say? I want to hear this one so Rudy can hear it and Terry.
Around as much as they can. Sorry?
I want you to read it really slowly so Rudy and Terry can hear it.
Let me pull the full thing up. And this is from a website called The Feminine Women.
Okay.
A lot of women think monogamy is not for them and it's unrealistic for them to be in love with and commit to just one man for life. Not to mention that infidelity seems to be the commonplace in today's society. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. For those who consider themselves naturally monogamous, this type of thinking is disastrous and threatening. Ooh. For those who want to spread this seed or have many relationships, the concept of humans not being naturally monogamous is a godsend.
So I should cheat?
And it goes on to say...
Is that what it's telling me? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Your interpretation, my dear.
I should...
Which argument is right? Before we answer that, let us share that I once read a statement about what men really think of women. Let me make sure it's not too long before we start.
Yeah.
Okay. Men are designed by God, produced by nature, and driven by hormones.
Oh, I almost cussed. I almost swore. Go on.
Let me say that again.
I already know where this is
by
going.
God,
and who wrote
produced
this?
by nature and driven by hormones.
Right.
And that's before they stop to think. So you know they have a saying, man has two heads, and they think with one first, then after. Once old enough, and they learn to pursue their self-interest, they do whatever the female gender requires for frequent and convenient access to sex.
Oh.
Then it says this statement is mostly true, but not always. Most importantly, it's true in the context of men who want monogamy, as well in the context of men who just want to sleep around as much as they can. Both types of sexual behaviors exist in all of us, including women. As humans, we can be monogamous and we can be promiscuous or polygamous or anything else. They got so many names for it. We're not going through all. Each of the behaviors have its own costs. And it's important to consider that the costs are often different based on whether you're a man or a woman.
Right.
What we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
It's saying, what about the hormones? Can men be monogamous? Examine the statement. Once old enough, and they learn to pursue their self-interest. So it's a personal thing.
It's a personal thing. That's what they're saying?
It's a personal thing.
Carlos, I'm going to call you out because I know you're married. What do you think? I want to hear from Carlos because I know Carlos is in a beautiful relationship, so I want to hear from him. Until he types, go on.
Okay.
I'm going to ask my WhatsApp feed. Can you be...
Want me to go on still?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Okay. I agree that most people are driven completely by their own needs and that they simply don't care enough about other people. However, this has a lot to do with our level of consciousness. So you see, it's a personal thing.
So you're trying to say that you're choosing whether you want to be monogamous or not?
Huh?
So you're saying you're choosing, sorry, the article is saying you're choosing to determine whether you want to be monogamous or not?
It's your choice.
I agree.
There are usually the people who have no idea how to really hold a relationship and not just hold it, but make it beautiful, loving, and lasting. So your relationship is what you make it.
We keep it raw and real here.
The reason for you.
Sorry, Teresa. We keep it raw and real here. So go ahead and say what you gotta say, girl. Say it. She goes, too much to type. Okay, let me just see if she wants to call in and I can put her on speaker. Go on, keep going.
Okay. Some men actually value family, loyalty, and fidelity. If you assume that the only truth is that all men will do whatever it takes to get access to sex, then we invalidate the men who don't want sex. There are some men who don't want sex. Yes, it's true.
That don't want sex?
Yes, they're saying there are some men who don't want sex. In fact, there are many men.
Yeah.
Okay. Who want, in fact, go out of their way to do whatever the female gender requires in order to get sex.
Damn.
And it goes on and on. The article here, if those who are interested, you can drop that in the comments, that they can read some more of it.
Let me ask a question. Do you think that if a person, Terry doesn't like me using the word cheat, so...
Step over the line. What
step out of the relationship and bring another person into that relationship. Is that better?
Well, have a threesome, a side
Not
chick?
a threesome, but has decided that they don't think that they're being fulfilled, and they've decided to go to another source, another person.
Another source.
Well, I apparently. Okay.
Don't say nothing you don't want to say, Hillary. Go on.
I apparently the word is not cheat.
Take a breath.
I'm trying to
Take a
breathe it
moment.
out.
Why are you
Okay.
brushing your mid
I'm
speech?
brushing my mane. Let me explain something to you, okay? And I keep telling people this, and maybe I'm a different kind of female. If you if you're in a relationship, and you start looking elsewhere because something is wrong with the relationship and you don't have time to talk about what's wrong, or you don't feel heard in the relationship, and you've decided to step out of the relationship with me,
Mm-hmm.
that is, I'm just for myself personally,
Mm-hmm.
go. Like, I don't understand. I do not get it. I there's so many. I get that people don't feel fulfilled in their relationship, and you might stay in a relationship for other reasons, whether it be
Some people stay in a
financial,
relationship
it could be financial, it could be cultural, it could be anything,
with
it could be
children.
multiple children. People have stayed
Mm-hmm.
for children. you know it could be multiple. I get it. I don't understand, but I'm talking about a person who is a single individual, two single individuals. Okay, two single individuals. There's no kids involved, there's nothing involved, and you now have decided that you are no longer, that something over here looks better, a snack over here looks better. Okay, now do you I'm gonna call it a snack. So do you do you end the relationship you're in, or do you go over to this and create another relationship? Because to me, I see problems. I see a whole heap of problems that could come with it. Like, yes, your desires get fulfilled and your need, and maybe you feel there's no, you don't feel valued in your relationship and everything. And if it's not financial or children or something like that, or kids, right? Or kids, what stops you from saying, you know what, I don't want to continue this relationship. I want to go and find out if there's something else somewhere else. Why not do that? That's the question I have.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? You don't know the answer?
Mm-mm.
I don't know the answer.
I think
That's the question. Let's ask our viewers. Why? Okay,
that's Rudy.
if you have a single person, Rudy said he'd be right back. Well, let's ask Nagging and Carlos. If you have a person, you're single, two single individuals. There's no kids involved. There's no financial something involved. There's nothing involved. All you have is these two people that are in a relation together. They love each other and they care about each other. And then one decides to step out. They, you know, why not, instead of stepping out, why not end the relationship and move on?
Is it why would they want to step out though? Is it a case they
Well,
were
obviously there's a
together
problem with the relationship. That's
for
why they.
all these years?
Yeah.
But I find persons that are in relationships, let's say from school. You there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
listening.
you're there.
Terry answered
Person
my
that
question. I
relationship
asked the question, can you
school.
be monogamous? Terry said no.
They're in a
That's
relationship from
direct.
school,
Yeah.
and that's the only partner you and that person have.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they're gonna look out, they're likely to look elsewhere,
Mm-hmm.
as the men will say, test waters.
Yeah.
And because I know of a couple, they're married now.
Yeah.
They grew up in the same neighborhood. They were always in one of the faces, and they finally got together.
Mm-hmm.
And they got together when they were like in their teens, like 17, 18.
Okay.
And they were together straight through to like in their late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Now at that stage, you looking to get married and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl decided, but you know what? I've never been with anyone else in terms of not only sexually, but in terms of, you know, going movies with, sharing that part of her life with. It was always this same, call that person John. It was always John.
Mm-hmm.
So between the two of them, they say, you know what, well, let's break. Let's say it was the beginning of the year. Let's have a break. And we go out and date other people and see where it takes us.
Oh.
And if after a year, 18 months, whatever the case is, whatever time frame they have it for themselves, and we don't have that connection with each other anymore, well, then that's it. If I have it and you don't have it, then I will find somebody else and vice versa.
Right.
And they went their own way. And they were
That's
apart
different,
for
though. I think
they
that's,
were apart for a while.
yeah, they both
because
agreed on
they
that.
never knew any other person.
Yeah.
Well, they never
That's
went
understandable.
out with any other person.
That's understandable.
And
Because you
then
want to
they
make
end up
sure.
coming back together. They got married and they have one son.
Yeah. I you know what? I don't see anything wrong with that, because you want to make sure that you're not, quote unquote, settling for that person because you don't know anything else, you know? So I understand that, and I agree. You know, I don't see a problem with that, because both of them agreed to that, right? But when you have one person doesn't know what's going on and the other person's doing their thing, you know, and it's just so much risk and so much involved when you can just be upfront and honest. I've had there was a friend of mine, a girlfriend of mine. She stepped out on her mate, and her her mate came to me, and she knew about it, and said to me that you know, what hurts her the most is not having the opportunity to try to fix the relationship, you know, and she just felt completely broken. The trust was completely broken. And months later, I guess the side relationship dissolved, and she, you know, came out to the
They came back.
yeah, came back to the partner and say, you know, I'm sorry, I did cheat on you, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And the partner took her back. She took her back.
Okay.
But they've never been the same. They've never been the same.
Yeah,
I've
trust
had
factor.
phone calls at night questioning where she is. You know, I'd be like, well, that's my check.
What?
She was at work.
Who was doing the questioning? The
The
person?
person who that was cheated on
Okay.
does not trust her partner anymore.
So in a case like that, if you're gonna if you're gonna go back together, if you're gonna take the person
Yep.
back,
You got to forget about all
and
that.
it's not gonna be the same in terms of trust,
Yeah.
why continue?
Yeah. That's
Just
another thing, is like, if you are, you see, the word forgiveness and the word is very, very, it's a
yeah.
small word, but it means a lot. If you can't really truly, and it's for both persons, because it's for the person who cheated and for the person who got cheated on. I'm gonna use the word cheat, whatever. Okay. Both of you have to understand that the word forgiveness means forgive. You know, I'm not saying you got to forget about it, because you're human, but you have to have forgiven the action and decided that we're going to start again fresh. And you don't get to pull that back into your current situation.
Yeah, keep bringing it up.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. I mean, at the end of the day, it is, but the person that cheated cannot also has to realize that that person has been hurt to a point where their trust is going to be tested. And if they at any point say, hey, where have you been, as long as it's not turning to harassment, just tell them it's okay. You haven't done anything wrong. You have nothing to hide, and you're trying to build a relationship and trust, and rebuild trust. If they ask you, where have you been, just be honest and say, I've been, or even just say, hey, I'm going this place, and be where you say you're going to be going, you know? So it's a lot of stuff that goes into, a lot of things go into breaking that monogamy. That's my take on it. But as I said, me personally, I can only share my heart and then my parts with one person. hearts and parts with one person. That's me. But each to their own. Everyone is different. Everyone has certain needs or the ability to do other things. And because you're married doesn't mean you have to be faithful, quote unquote. Because if you are in a marriage where you are not being appreciated, understood, or loved, and there's
But
other things involved, and divorce is a very, very hard thing. I'm not encouraging cheating, but it happens where the person said, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I'm okay. And they step outside of the relationship, but
I think
know what comes
sometimes
along with that.
in some instances, people wait too long
Yeah.
and let things just get too far before they can sit down and communicate. So you need to communicate
Yes.
your feelings with
Wait,
each other.
Teresa, say that again. What
You need to
happened?
you need to communicate your feelings with each other.
Communication. Remember we had it last week? Talking about that
Mm-hmm.
whole
We need
communication.
to communicate our feelings together.
Oh wait, I
I
got
like
some.
how we have foreplay last week
Oh, we got
and it lead into this one. So you need to find another topic that ties back in with this. I think next week our next topic is what again, Hillary?
wait, hold on. I want to read what Terry says. Terry said, by the classic definition of
Mm-hmm.
monogamy, I'll never be that. He said he'll never be that. Never have been. I like the elements of who I'm with, but can enjoy the excitement of outside influences.
No comment. That's Terry's view.
I'm gonna take that and go like this.
That's Terry's view.
Boy, you dangerous. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I, I come from a situation where there was cheating in my mom's relationship, my father, and it hurts the child. I'm sorry. It does. It sucks. And I I just I have a listen, I have a very low tolerance of it in any person that's in a relationship with me, and you step outside and we're together. I can't.
It opens you up to so many
So
dangers,
much. It hurts. It hurts the other
mentally and
person. It
physically.
hurts the other person. I don't care what you say to me. It hurts the other person. Okay? As a person that's been cheated on, it hurts. It really does. And I really think that you need to, as you said, communicate. And I think it will hurt less if you say to them that, hey, I
Let's go
don't
our
feel
separate ways.
appreciated. Huh?
Let's go our separate ways.
Yeah, let's
If you
go separate
work
ways,
it out,
separate.
go your separate ways. It will hurt. It will
It's
burn.
it's it's
But
hard.
you respect
And
each
I
other.
listen, if it's cultural, if it's financial, if it's children, it's a harder conversation. It's a more difficult conversation. I know what that feels like as well. So you stay and you stay and you stay, but either you're destroying yourself or you're destroying your partner. Either way, it's not going to end good. And so you have to make a choice. It's a hardest conversation ever when children and culture and financial is involved. It's a very, very difficult conversation. I have no comment on that one. But for myself, what I'm saying is speaking from a single point of view, being in a single relationship with a single person. Oh, oh, I got one person here. Donna said, "Yes, I am monogamous now." She said she's monogamous now. I hear
Hmm.
that, sister.
What made her change?
Okay, so me ask her. I'll ask her. What made you change? Okay, so I asked that question out to her. Carlos said he is monogamous. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I'm sorry, I'm biased. As I said, yeah, as a child growing up with that happening around me, I'm and it happening to me, I just not a fan of stepping outside and
I think as a child, and you see it happen in your family, with your parents, that's a burner.
it is because
A
you start to
burner.
question things. And we don't have conversation with children. So children, you know how children are. They take on
You know how they have that song? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus last night.
yeah.
I'm gonna
How come
tell
it's not
Santa.
Daddy kissing Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus?
Oh God.
But hey, as I said, each to their own. Everyone's different, and everyone has different situations. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about myself. Teresa's talking about herself and how we feel about it, or personal selves. And myself, I don't believe in threesomes. Don't bring nobody into my bedroom because you'll be by yourself. Well, you be with her or him, whatever.
If you don't believe in threesome, we have our
No.
toys coming, so
Oh, we have our toys and our lubricant
we
coming,
have
so
our
you
toys
you
coming.
can have a threesome with that. Listen, that is one thing you can cheat on, and your spouse or significant other or whatever is going to be very happy with that one. So our lubricant's coming out, or as soon as I get the samples. Teresa, where's those samples at? You mail, girl.
They're coming, they're coming.
Okay, and again,
Maybe resolve that issue with the previous company we're trying to send it with,
yeah.
and we come with another company. So
Yeah, perfect. So yeah.
yeah,
So that's my take. My take is yes, you can be. It's a choice. And
you can
so
be in a
Donna says
monogamy
maybe I
relationship.
need to take a look you the definition to make sure we are on the same page. So she's gonna look at the definition of monogamy. We're gonna continue the conversation after. She goes, is the podcast over? No, it's not. No. She's gonna take a look at it real quick.
We have some time left. We got
Oh,
what?
she's calling. Oh, we got a call. We got a call. Hold on. We're gonna. Hey, Donna.
And then
You're
Hey!
live. You're live. Go ahead.
Oh Lord. Well, tell me the definition again.
Hey, Teresa, hit her up with the definition.
it's a relationship with one partner at a time. That's
Hello?
basically
Oh,
a long
the
shot. One
so
partner at a time.
right, a relationship with one partner at a time.
Yeah, well, of course. I'm married, so of course I'm monogamous. So I was wondering. That's what made me question you, because you said what made you change, and I'm saying change. I'm married, so I'm supposed to be monogamous. So what? That's threw me. That's why I called. 'Cause that's what threw me
Oh,
off.
okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you believe that you can be monogamous for a very, very long time and never desire anyone else or want to step out of your relationship?
Me personally,
Yeah, you personally.
Yeah.
yes. But as of this, yes. As of now, yes.
Oh, okay. And I think that's why I
I
asked you what made you change. The question from Teresa was what made you change. But I think what you mean is that you believe about it now, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Yes.
calling, girl. All right, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be monogamous because of the vow that I made when I got married to
Yeah.
God. So so that's
Oh.
something that He requires of me. So if I'm going to be true to Him, I have to be monogamous.
That's right.
So right. So that's why I am monogamous.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in, girl.
Alrighty.
Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye. I have to hang up.
Yeah. Oh my god. So that's her take on it. Again, we're not advocating anything. We're just talking about our personal selves. Everyone have their own opinion. We're going to continue this talk because this is a juicy one. We're going to have an after show. We will post it later tonight. And we want our viewers to stay tuned. Stay on the chat. We got Babyface Eiffel says, of course, one can be, but it's a matter of if one will be. What's the temptation? Good point. Okay, Teresa, we're going to end off the show now, but we're going to continue, with an after show. I am Hillary in Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Teresa in the beautiful island of Barbados.
Oh, wait,
Thank you
Teresa,
for
you got
joining us
anything coming
tonight.
up?
No. Oh, yeah. I don't have anything coming up, but I am launching a new product.
Okay.
Call it So Soft Feet
Ooh.
by Risa. So Soft Feet.
Nice.
And I have orders I have orders already from 2 persons.
Oh, wow.
I just
And you
mentioned
didn't
I
even
just
launch it
mentioned
yet. You got orders, you didn't even launch it
I
yet.
just mentioned it. I mentioned it because I find that people are into, when it comes to their skin,
Yes.
people are into the natural products. People are going away from the more chemical stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's where our lubricant
So
is. Our lubricant is very natural
it's
in
a
every
natural
way.
product. So I used to do it before, more like a bath bomb type of thing.
Yeah.
But I guess here, a lot of people, we just, when we say bath, you think about tub and all that. So here we do a lot of showers.
Yeah.
And we tend to, there's something called shower steamers. You can do those.
Oh, okay.
But for the men, in terms of massaging, there's something they have called footsie therapy, where the men come in and have like a pedicure with warm socks, along with a massage
Oh,
and stuff like
nice.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
let's end off the show, and then we're gonna continue in the after show. We're gonna talk about everything else. Don't go anywhere, people in our chat. Don't go anywhere, people, viewers. We want to hear your continued comments, and you can call in if you're from my WhatsApps. You can call me in. I'll have you on the show, and we just want to continue that conversation. Is, can you be monogamous, and is it dead? Okay, thank you so much. We will see you next Saturday when we talk about Teresa. What will we talking about next Saturday?
Next Saturday is diversity.
Diversity. You sure
I'll
about
talk
that?
on diversity.
Okay, all right. Well, we will have those posters going out, and you keep an eye out for our posters and for our comments, and definitely for our after show. We will post that later tonight. Thank you so
And
much.
don't
Good
forget to
night.
thank everyone for
Sorry?
our viewers last week. Our viewers were
Oh yeah, we were at
on
377. We had 377 views. It was our biggest view. We hope this show might be our biggest one, because a lot of people are commenting. We have call-ins and comments and everything else. So keep the comments coming, keep the calls coming, and we will continue in the after show. Thank you for listening again. This is Hot Tea with Pleasure. You keep it lubricated, loose, raw, and real. Cheers. Bye, Teresa.
Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, waste no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, and go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Can you hear me? You didn't? Hold on. Yeah. Listen.